This is my first, is it Ko-fi or Ko-fi? Like lo-fi? Coffee? Anyway, this is my first video for Ko-fi. Ko-fi. I think it's Ko-fi. I was feeling a little bit anxious about recording this, but I did actually draw on this because I was feeling so lost about what to do. And I think this is just a time to not worry about judgment. If you're here, you want to be here. And if you don't want to be here, you probably aren't even watching this. I kind of was thinking, what should I talk about over my videos? Or maybe I shouldn't talk at all. I'll leave that up to you guys. Maybe I can do one version of silence where I can probably not speed it up. This is about 4 times speed right now that we're seeing. And honestly, I guess I draw slow. I don't know. But I was kind of stressed about what to talk about in my videos. I'm like, ooh, my life is not very full of juicy gossip or like anything salacious to talk about. I don't have any really trendy or rage-baity things to draw people in. But I don't think that's my MO. I actually had this crazy thought the other day of, what if I practice not talking poorly about others? Not that I'm always talking poorly about people, but it does come up in conversation sometimes when you're talking with people. You think to highlight the negatives that you see in others. And I think that's just something that can accidentally grow in a group of people. And I'm going to really challenge myself, starting now, to not think in that manner and to not talk in that manner if possible. Right now is a time of centering myself, finding myself, and finding peace. And honestly, I kind of think it would be nice to bring that into my artwork. I've always wanted to do something with my art that built community, but I'm always just so held back, and I'm so nervous, and it's kind of like embarrassing to put yourself out there, it feels like. But I would love to get to know anyone who is watching this video. Do you draw? Do you like to draw? Or do you just like to watch people draw? And if you do draw, what is your favorite thing to draw right now? Or do you have like a specific thing that you're always drawing? I think that the community that's like a faint dream in my mind is something that would happen naturally over time. And I just need to work on putting myself out there, putting my art out there, and trusting that it'll connect me with people. Also, I did not know what I was doing with the hand here. I was really struggling. And then, I didn't record it. I decided to pull up a reference for the position that I was looking at, and then just draw that. Surprise, drawing is a lot easier when you're using references. Always do that. Unless, you don't have to, but it's very helpful and there's no shame. But I think today I will talk on, I don't know about community so much as taking time to find peace. This morning, it was kind of crazy because I had a lot to do today, which, surprising nobody, probably took way less time than I thought it would. But I decided to take some time to just try to meditate as much as I could. I kind of just sat on the ground and looked at the way the sun was hitting the ground. And honestly, that's kind of enough to keep my mind from wandering. Maybe it's just because I like to draw. I really like to observe the details and the surroundings around me. I find that very calming and very peaceful. That might be helpful to you to find a moment of calm and peace. I think I might actually struggle to talk for 10 full minutes on this video. I did not work on a script or anything. I was just kind of going off of vibes for this. Because I feel like if I write it down in a script, I'm going to get self-conscious about what I'm saying. I'm also not going to review my voiceover because I also don't want to feel self-conscious about what I'm saying. I'll do a quick audio check to make sure it doesn't sound really bad, but we are putting ourselves out here on this. If there's anything you would like me to talk on in the future, or if you do want a slowed down, no voiceover, full length video of drawings, I would love to do that. The drawings that I'm doing in these videos are going to be for commissions. I do have my Ko-Fi coffee open to commissions right now. I love drawing chibi. Honestly, drawing is kind of meditative, kind of grounding. Maybe line work is when you're in that, you know what's coming, you know what's expected. The sketch stage can be kind of stressful for me because, again, I'm really overthinking it and I'm worrying about everything being perfect. And there is that quote that has been going around that it doesn't need to be perfect now. Creating it is enough. And I think that's kind of going to be my mantra for a little while, and my mantra for all this. Especially starting out, I don't have a clear direction, and that has always been the hardest thing in my whole life for anything, let alone this. It's not going to be perfect, but I think together we are going to figure out what we're trying to achieve. And I'm just happy to be here and to be creating and to share that. The video is just about done here. I really appreciate you taking the time to be here for this, honestly. I hope you enjoy the rest of my sketching and have a great day.